Whittward Carver presents The Dunning-Kruger Dilemma, a tale of ignorance and bliss. You know, I was walking down the street the other day and I saw this bloke trying to parallel park his car. Now, I'm no expert, but I've seen more coordination in a drunken three-legged race. He was going back and forth like he was trying to solve a bloody Rubik's Cube with a spatula. I thought to myself, mate, you're having a laugh, innit? You're about as skilled at this as I am at knitting a fricking sweater for a squirrel. But here's the thing, he looked so confident, so sure of himself. It was like he was the dog's bollocks at parallel parking, and the rest of us were just too daft to see it. That's when it hit me. The Dunning-Kruger effect in action. You know, that psychological phenomenon where people who are crap at something think they're brilliant, and those who are actually good think they're rubbish. It's like the universe's way of saying, allow it. You're not as smart as you think you are. Take my mate Dave. Dave thinks he's a master chef. He's always posting pictures of his meals on Instagram, filtering the crap out of them to make them look like they belong in a Michelin-starred restaurant. But let me tell you, his cooking is about as appetizing as a sock sandwich. Yet, every time I tell him, Dave, your food is bait, mate, he just smiles and says, nah, you're just not refined enough to appreciate it. And then there's my neighbour, Sally. Sally thinks she's the next Picasso. She paints these abstract blobs of colour and calls them emotional landscapes. I swear her paintings look like a toddler's finger painting project after a sugar rush. But Sally, she's convinced she's a genius. She even tried to sell me one of her masterpieces for 50 quid. I told her, Sally, I'd rather buy a painting from a blindfolded chimp. But here's the dark humour in it all. We're all a little bit like that bloke trying to park his car, or Dave with his culinary disasters, or Sally with her art. We all have our moments of overconfidence, our delusions of grandeur, and maybe, just maybe, that's what makes us human. So the next time you see someone who's crap at something but thinks they're brilliant, just smile and say, allow it, mate. You're just experiencing the Dunning-Kruger effect, because at the end of the day we're all just trying to park our metaphorical cars, and sometimes we need a good laugh to remind us that we're not as good as we think we are. Whittward Carver, signing off.